Hope you had a great weekend. Today we're going to cover the things that you might have missed out from last week, along with some new updates to the website. So let's get started. First and foremost, there's been a massive price drop on Apple devices, including the iPhone 16, iPad 11, Apple Watch Series 10, and more. Take some time to look through these different options that we have in new OEM condition, along with grade A, B, C, and even D. For example, we have new sealed iPhone 16 Plus, 16, the iPad 11, the Series 10 and Ultra 2, the grade A for the 16 Pro Max, 16 Pro, 16 Plus, 16, 16E, and the iPad 11 and Series 10 Apple Watch. And then the B and C and D grades. And also something cool is the GAPP program is expanding to include MacBook parts. As you can see, there are a bunch of genuine Apple parts for the MacBook and MacBook Pros. So take some time to look through those. And if you aren't already part of the GAPP program, I highly recommend you do it. Last week, I covered a video by Rewa showing how to repair an iPhone 16 Pro that has an issue with the USB IC, and the entire process to repairing the charging issues that we're probably going to start to see a lot, given that there are plenty of aftermarket charging cables out there. And just like we saw with the aftermarket lightning cables, they will damage the charging circuit. So this is something that you should definitely get acquainted with, and go and check out that video. And something that's very common in Apple devices are ZIF connectors. So I went through the process of replacing a ZIF connector. This one also had a damaged pad that I showed how to fix, which the techniques involved in replacing the ZIF connector along with fixing the pad apply to so many other repairs. So I highly recommend checking out that video just to get another side, to be able to add those different skills within your repairs so that if you ever run into issues, you're able to get over them. I gave my tips and tricks on how to go about reballing the sandwich boards on an iPhone. There are a lot of different tips and tricks that can make doing this process extremely simple. Otherwise, it can be kind of a nightmare. So check out that video if this is something you're looking to get into. And finally, I covered an iPhone that has issues with no service, no Wi-Fi. So we went over how to go about correcting that, one of the solutions that you might run into, a step-by-step process on how to go about that. So if you're one that runs into the issue where people come in with no Wi-Fi, no cellular after a drop, and they're needing it fixed, this might be the solution for you. We've got a bunch of new things coming your way, including a bunch of videos this week. So make sure that you have the notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on those videos. Thanks a ton for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.